what has been the experience? You've run this now for about 4 days
today.
And what has been the experience in terms of patronage, in terms of management, managing the numbers, managing the logistics itself? How have you been able to do that? Because I know that, for instance, Abuja, or rather Itape, to worry, usually it's once in a day.
Yes.
How many are you running now? Is it still once?
Okay, yes. So Itape worry, Itape, we still maintain. First of all, we've maintained our schedule, our normal schedule, all through this period, and that's what we are going to do. No, it's fairly difficult to introduce an additional service. You need extra coaches, you need extra logistics and all that. So, but you see, we've had to. Okay, for instance, we've had to increase our security. We've had to. I was at Kubwa station. In fact, all through since it started, I've been going to the station every. So there is a lot of senior management involvement in terms of managing it. We've had to increase security in terms of crowd control and all of that. And I want to appeal to Nigerians. You see, because it's free doesn't mean we should not be orderly. It's very important for Nigerians and our passengers to help us help them. If they come to the station, there are signs, there are rules, let them obey the rules. If they are told to queue up, let them queue up. In Rigasa yesterday, so when the train arrived, passengers that were supposed to be boarding, it was difficult for us to control them, to allow the people alighting to alight. You get? So I'm just appealing to the public to be orderly. We are trying our best. We've increased the presence. In fact, we have a lot of management presence at the stations.
But why do you have a rush? Why do you have a rush? Are there no seats allocated to individuals, or do you have, is it overbooked?
You see, typically, when things are free, people tend to abuse it, if I may use the word.
Call it a roof.
They call it a roof. Thank you very much. We have, you see, if you book online, you have allocated seats, right? If you come to the station, if you're unable to book online, if you come to the station, we have to find a way to manage giving you seats. So I'll give you a typical example. From Idu, the next stop is Kubwa, before you now get to Kaduna and Rigasa. If you book your seat online to travel from Idu, so we have a number of people that booked. We also have a number of people that come to the station that didn't book at all, right? So we have to manage that number, bearing in mind that at Kubwa, we are still going to pick passengers that booked online that have seats assigned. So for instance, we have to make sure that the number of ticketless, what I call ticketless, in terms of the fact that they didn't book online, the number of ticketless passengers we are carrying at Idu will be just the right amount, not to overflow at Kubwa exactly. Right? So there's a lot of management in it, there's a lot of science to it, there's a lot of thinking around it. It's not, I mean, we've done it for 4 days now, and it's been hitch free, thank God, and we'll do it for the next until the 5th of January.